Athenia Mason Supply is New Jersey's #1 source for masonry supplies. We're the wholesale one-stop location with a comprehensive selection of cultured stones, bricks, blocks, concrete, cement, sand, and the accessories that make it all come together. Whether you're a masonry contractor or doing the work yourself, skip the big box stores and go right to the specialist at Athenia Mason Supply. We have everything you need to enhance the appearance of your home while providing lasting beauty and value. Stone or concrete pavers can define an exterior space while offering an old-world elegance. A fireplace or brick barbecue can be the central focus of a living room or outdoor living space. Inside or out, nothing adds timeless beauty to a home than the look of cultured stone or brick veneer. Athenia Mason Supply is where your improvement plans should start. Visit our website for ideas or just stop by. Deliveries are available to all of New York and New Jersey, including the islands.
Thank you very much and welcome to the first presentation of First and Goal. It's going to be a real neat show every couple of weeks, and we're starting out tonight with two guys that have a lot to say most of the time. To my immediate right, the Magic Man Jay, and to his right, the none other than Hollywood is joining us tonight. So let's have a round of applause for these two guys for coming up tonight and spending some time with us. And thank you very much. Guys, let's get right to it. The Express. Rather than talk about just one individual game, and we're going to touch on that, you guys catch a lot of flack from a lot of people. You do. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think you bring it on yourselves. You like to taunt. You like to kind of rub it in the other guy's face. Is that for real, or is that just kind of like a hype thing? Let's start with you, Jay. Is it real or is it hype?
It's all real. That's just how we are. We've been like that our whole lives. Just, you know.
So you want to kick people in the face, basically.
Definitely, always.
And that's good sportsmanship. You don't care.
We're not in Little League anymore. It's not T-ball, whatever. We're grown men. If you can't take talking, don't play.
But it's a rec league, guys. I mean, people come
Hey,
out
we're
there
having
to
fun
have
out
fun.
there.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
You're having fun.
We're having fun, man.
But
It's all laugh for us.
at the same time, making sure the other guy doesn't have so much fun, though, right? I mean,
Why not? Who cares? You make a good play, let people know about it.
that's never been a problem for you, Hollywood, has
Not
it?
at all.
Okay, so you guys, you finally get the chip in the B last in the fall last year. You come on camera, and in your post-celebratory speech, the first thing you say is, "We're moving to the A, no doubt about it."
Yeah.
And during the off-season time, you predicted about what you guys were going to do in the A. Again, did you guys really believe that, or was that bravado also?
No, I believe it. I mean, you know, if you look back at all the tournaments that we've played, I mean, we hung with them. You know, first tournament we played, we lost to the Canes 6-0. Then we lost in the summer tournament. We played with all 8 teams. We beat the Canes. Then we lost to a really great team. I think they're a travel team. We lost to them by 6, but we were right there. I mean, you know, I think we could play with anybody.
Jay, you have that same feeling?
I mean, yeah, I don't see a team in the A that can't, you know.
Well, nobody can cover you, right?
Hey, nobody can cover me. I'll tell you that one.
That was Jay's
A, B,
C, and D. It doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
So I mean, but I've always maintained the opinion that if you're a player, you're a player. It really doesn't matter what level or what conference or whatever you perform at. If you can play, you can play, and you do have players on your team. You guys make plays. Your brother is an outstanding player. Your brother is an outstanding player. Let's touch upon those guys for a minute. Hollywood, when you first came into the league, you really weren't playing quarterback. Come on, son was the starting quarterback. So when you broke, so what caused that switch? When did you tell or decide I want to be the quarterback of this team?
Before we came, the Express was playing in another league. It was in a Westchester, New York league. We won that, but we took the spring and the winter off because, you know, our league that we were in didn't do the winter, and, you know, a lot of my guys didn't wanna play in the spring. So Jay and Dane had a team, the Dirty Birds.
The
so
Dirty
they asked me
Birds, right.
To come play tight end, and, you know, in the winter, we got to the championship. I wasn't able to make that game, but, you know, they played the Bravehearts, which was stacked. And then in that spring, we made it to the championship. We lost to the Kodiaks, which was Kodiaks.
Good,
was a
another
really
good team,
team.
Jerry,
Yeah.
good quarterback.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know,
So the evolution of
it was
the
always there.
Express.
We always tried merging both teams,
Uh-huh.
but it was just too many guys. And then finally, I think in the fall, you know, his brother just said, you know what, in the spring, no, like in the fall, I'm just gonna run with you guys, and, you know, we'll go from there.
So during this evolutionary period that the Dirty Birds and the Express and you guys got together, the moniker was always the same. There was always bravado, right? Was it a little bit less with the Dirty Birds because you guys had some rough times in the beginning?
Yeah, we had some rough times, but I mean, there's certain players have, you know, different bravados than other players. So I mean, part of the Dirty Birds might have been, you know.
So now you not only did you merge teams, you merged bravados.
Exactly. So we fit each other, you know.
So now you guys have been together as a unit now for what, 2 seasons, 3 seasons? 3 seasons,
This is our
right?
second season, like with
Second
his brother,
season.
you know, so.
Now you made some additions on your offensive line. Boy, you got that one big guy in the middle. What is his name again? This guy looks like a wrestler.
Big Red, yeah.
Big Red. Oh
yeah.
my God.
Big Rob.
And believe it or not, he was skinnier than him in high school.
He was here,
Yeah.
and Munch also. Munch was a phenomenal player.
Yeah, Munch is a great athlete. It's tough because he lives far away.
Uh-huh.
So all we want to do is we want to get him to 4 games, you know, make him eligible for the playoffs, and we'll go from there.
Now, I'm sure that Munch is in Wally's dreams at night after that game against the Canes, huh? Would you say that's one of the poorer games you've ever seen Wally play, was that game? Now, you faced him a few times.
I don't think Wally ever kind of plays poor. I mean, you know, you're not going to go out there. If Wally was going to go out there and have an amazing game, everything would be in the NFL, but it's not going to happen. I mean, it's just not going to be your day.
Well, you know, they say that he's lost a couple of miles off the fastball. You agree with that, Jay?
Nah, I don't think he lost anything on his pass. It's just a man was playing like J.J. Watt out there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was batting balls left and right. I mean,
Munch is
And he caught a few of them, too.
Munch is 6'4". I mean, you know.
Oh, Munch is a big guy. Munch is a big guy, but to see 2 passes intercepted at the line of scrimmage, you don't see that.
Yeah, he was
Too
really,
often. And that's what happened in that game. So
Well, honestly,
you get willing to throw Wally
kinda-
pass on that game, or was it
How could
more
you not?
Wally? Well, let me ask you this: was it more Wally playing poorly, or was it you guys just playing outstanding?
Well, I mean, if you ask Earl, Earl will tell you that they basically handed us the game, and we had nothing to do
Well,
with it.
Earl Biddy never admits he loses.
Yeah,
the game.
so,
It's
I
always
mean,
there's always a reason for the Canes getting three.
I honestly think we were pretty jacked up for that game.
How
We
much
were
did
ready.
they miss Dustin on that team?
I think Dustin's a great player, but I think they got the kid from HOD Goff who's very good. You know.
Uh-huh.
But Dustin's very fiery. He brings a lot. I think the player they missed most that day was Darian. He wasn't there, and he's a great player.
Okay, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to get a little serious with Hollywood here and get a real serious topic with him. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. Thank you.
Here at Anthony Franco's, we take our food preparation very seriously. With the freshest ingredients delivered daily from the markets at Hunts Point and the finest pasta from one of Brooklyn's oldest pasta houses. We have a large variety of specialty pizzas, pastas, and sandwiches, along with a cozy dining area for your special events. With 2 great locations, 556 Route 17 North, Paramus, and 128 East Main Street, Ramsey. Call 201-447-3999 in Paramus and 201-238-8000 in Ramsey. Give us a call, we'd love to hear from you. And as always, free delivery.
All right, thank you. We're back, and Hollywood, I want to get a little off football with you. And I know that it might not be something that you like to talk about, but there are a lot of people out there that knew that you had gone through a difficult period with your illness.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of well-wishers on the board. I
Yeah,
was one of them.
a lot
I
of
was
guys
one of
called,
them.
texted.
How bad was it? I mean, we heard stories that you were really close to being in a real dangerous situation. How bad was it, and how much did you have to fight to get back to where you are now?
You know, it was a tough time. I mean, I went into the hospital around 255 pounds, and 2.5 weeks later I came out 212. You know, my name wasn't on the list for a liver transplant, so it was actually really bad, really tough time.
I know it's tough to talk about, so this doctor that you had knew his stuff, huh?
Yeah, it was, I had a family friend who introduced me. He was one of the top liver surgeons, liver doctors in the East Coast, so it was great.
So did he fix you with medication? Did you have to go through any kind of surgical procedures, or?
No, well, it was basically a wait and see process. You know, they were monitoring me to see if God forbid my liver did fail, you know, I was hooked up and they could do what they had to do and stuff like that. But, you know, it was just, every day was just a struggle. Even like getting up, taking a shower was a struggle.
Really? And how long were you hospitalized for? How long were you in there for?
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So you went in close to needing a liver transplant, and this doctor turned you around in 2.5
Yeah,
weeks.
this, when I got switched from one hospital in Westchester to the city, and it took a turn for the better.
Good. And now you're all over that? It's all gone?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
100% Hollywood certified?
I got a clean bill of health, so.
Back doing what you
all
love to
good.
do, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because this is, you know, he did go through a real difficult time. Very few of us know the real story of how bad he was. But to his credit, he came through. So Hollywood, thank you. And let's have a little round of applause for Hollywood. Thank you very much. Today I want to turn to you. Now, the synopsis in the league is that you are one of the more difficult guys to cover. Not so much of your speed. I think you can run. I think you're pretty damn fast. But a lot of guys say the problem with covering you is that you're very quick out of your breaks. You're making your second move before these guys are reading your first one. You agree with that assessment of yourself?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, when I come up to the line and get in my stance, I visualize the move I'm going to do to the cornerback or whoever's on me at the time, well before the play even starts.
You're running the play.
I'm running the play in my head. I'm seeing where the break in the zone is, or if they're playing man. I'm seeing that well in advance, and I'm hitting it on the key.
Well, let me ask you something. When you talk about speed in this league, the first name that comes to mind is Pomo. He was victorious in some kind of hurdle race, not a hurdle race, but he ran a 100-yard dash in Florida with the travel team down there, and I think he ran it in 10-something, 10-1, or I don't recall the exact time. So we've been having a little bit of fun with this supposed match race between you and Pomo, just a straight 40-yard dash, honestly. And I know you're a little hurt right now, and I'm not trying to give any teams a tip out there, believe me, but you said your quad's been a little tight lately.
It's nothing. I mean,
100% healthy. Pomo, 100% healthy. Who wins?
no question.
No, it'll be the Magic Man.
Be the Magic Man.
So there you have it, folks. There's Magic on TV saying that. I hope Pomo gets to watch this, because we're going to have him on here one day.
That boy can move.
Hey, he's fast, but I'm faster.
See now, and that's the thing. People say that with Pomo, defensively, he's easier to read because every move he makes ends up in a fly pattern of some kind. Like everything he does is designated to go deep, where you, on the other hand, you don't need to get deep. You can do a little juking and get yourself downfield.
The reason Pomo gets open is he don't got me guarding him.
Oh, there you go. How's that, folks?
I knew that was coming.
That was coming. Wow, that's really cool.
Hey, you seen it?
But now, would you say that you and Pomo are friends, acquaintances? You say hello to each other
Oh yeah,
on the
me
field?
and Pomo talk. Yeah, we say so.
You talk the same
Oh yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, we talk.
Well, I know you got the king of talkers there, and Hollywood. I've got to bring this up because it's been asked of me a few times. In your game against the Canes at the coin flip, did you accidentally drop your shirt and not shake his hand, or did you just not shake his hand and pick up your shirt and walk off the field?
No, I purposely didn't shake his hand.
Okay, now there's got to be a reason for that.
Oh yeah, he didn't return my text all week. We were talking, we usually talk about who we're playing and stuff like that, and
So we're all busy playing a head game with you.
he wouldn't respond to a text, and
Well, what was your text to him?
I was just saying how you guys doing on guys, everybody gonna be there,
Did Trying to do a little scouting report.
Maybe try and talk a little bit, try and get a little in his head, but you know.
A little injury report.
Yeah.
You know, meanwhile, we just won the winter championship with the guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's right. You guys played together in the no contact flag. How'd you guys like playing in the winter in that? Do you think it was just fun to just keep you in shape a little
Yeah, I
bit?
liked it. I mean, you know, if 8 on 8 don't play, then yeah, I would play it again.
It took us the first 3 weeks to get used to
Yeah.
it. But then
It is a little different, right?
we didn't lose a game after week 3. So.
Yeah.
And then of course, a few games were snowed out,
Yeah.
right, because of the
Yeah,
weather.
it
That was
was
a horrible
tough.
winter. But you did manage to play the whole season. How'd you make out? What was the situation as far as winning it all? Did you get to the championship game?
Yeah, we won it all.
You won it all. There you go. Joey B, unprepared. But that's a good thing. Who'd you beat in the championship game?
All-Stars.
All Stars.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man. Nobody talks about the All Stars, but they are a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
They're
they're
the
all over the
Kings. They're
place.
the Kings of
Titano,
6 on
I'll
6.
tell you what, Titano, one of the sneakiest little bastards I've ever seen in my life.
It is,
When
man.
it comes to
He's shifty too.
being
Don't get-
quarterback.
don't get
You
it-
don't think he
get
can
it
run,
wrong.
you know, and as he's going by, you go, hey, how did this guy get by me, you know? All right, well, when we come back, we're gonna go to our 2-minute offense. It's gonna be a rapid fire series of questions for both Hollywood and Jay. They're not gonna have too much time to think about it. And let's see what kind of answers they come up with. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, Mike McCarthy here with the ACFL. Just want to let you know about one of our new sponsors, Fish, Fish, Fish. They're located down at 141 Commercial Ave in Palisades Park, New Jersey, and they offer both freshwater fish for tanks and ponds, also marine fish, invertebrates, rocks and plants, plus live blackworms and brine shrimp. Their animal division has small birds, reptiles, and even some small animals like Marshall ferrets. Also, they have live bugs like crickets and mealworms. They deliver with their own trucks to all of New Jersey, Delaware, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Eastern Pennsylvania, and they go into New York up to Oswego. They also do some UPS shipping. So give them a call, 201-592-9004, or check them out on the web at fishx3@msn.com. Now, they're open Monday and Tuesday, 7 to 4. Wednesdays and Thursdays are 8 to 4. And on Friday, 8 to 2. So for all your aquatic needs, go down and check out Betty and Andy down at Fish, Fish, Fish.
Thank you. And we're back now for what is called our 2-minute offense. Hollywood, you've run this a few times, and Jay, you've been on the receiving end of it a few times. All right, so I'm going to start with Jay and go to Hollywood. So, Hollywood, you got a little bit of an edge here. You have some time to think. Okay, Jay, the top 3 quarterbacks in the ACFL, name them in order, in your opinion.
Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood.
Hollywood, top 3 quarterbacks in the ACFL. And if you don't consider yourself number 1, I want to hear who number 1 is.
Wally, Goose, and I'll go with myself.
You go with yourself, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
So
both
you're
have.
saying, you're saying that Hollywood, Wally, in your opinion, is still the top quarterback in the league.
Guy's got 7 chips. I mean, come on.
Okay. All right, Jay,
I give it to him.
the team you fear the most.
Team I feel the most. Probably go with the Diablos.
Diablos. Hollywood, team you fear the most.
Express.
Another team you fear the most.
Canes.
Canes. Okay. Jay, the opponent you respect the most.
Canes.
Hollywood?
I'll go with I'll agree with the Canes.
You're
Earl
the
will
Canes.
kill me.
Okay,
for
okay. All right, Jay, let's flip it around. The opponent you respect the least. Be careful with this one.
Now, is this in the A?
This is in the A. This is your division.
Alright, in the A. All-Stars.
Fear the All-Stars. Okay, you respect them the least.
Yeah.
Hollywood, team you respect the least.
Shawno and the Warriors.
I was talking about a team that's actually in your
the A?
division this year. In the A, yes.
Diablos.
Diablos. Okay, cool. Jay, 4th and goal. You got to have a touchdown and win. Who gets the ball?
I'm getting the ball.
You're getting the ball. Hollywood, 4th and goal. Who gets the ball?
I'm not starting no controversy.
No. Come on now. You're the quarterback. Who gets the ball? 4th and goal.
Come on, son, Magic Man or Joey. Pick one.
Pick one of the three.
Either one, they're all gonna catch it.
And you're hearing it here, folks. Hollywood being diplomatic. Those of you who thought it could never happen, here it is. Jay,
Yeah,
it's a real tough one here. You ready?
I'm ready.
Best receiver in the league.
Ooh. I don't want to say myself.
Why not? If you think you're the best receiver in the league, say Jay. Say Magic if you think you are.
You know what?
It's about the truth, Jay.
I'm gonna go with my brother. Come on, son.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
Hollywood, best receiver in the league.
Once again, a receiver not on the Express is Rock.
You like Rob.
Love him. Great,
Okay.
great player.
Okay. Which receiver do you fear most after he catches the ball? Okay.
Pomo.
Pomo.
Hollywood Palmer, okay. Best defensive team that you're going to face this year? Okay.
Probably the Kings.
Probably the Canes. Hollywood?
Kings.
Canes. The best offensive team you're going to face this year? Okay.
Diablos.
Kings.
Canes. Okay, if you're not the guys that win the championship this year, Jay, which team do you think is going to win it all if it's not you?
Shakers.
You're going to go back with the Shakers again,
Yeah.
even though they've lost 2 in a row.
They lost 2 in a row, but Goose will get them going.
Goose will get them going.
Goose will get 'em
Hollywood,
going.
if you're not the champs, who will win it all?
Who cares? I don't
So
care.
you don't care who wins. If you don't win, you don't.
Yeah,
You won't even go to the championship game. We go to the championship game if you're not in it.
absolutely not. How long I want to watch those guys winning for? I mean, no disrespect to any of the teams in the ACFL. Got a lot of friends on a lot of different teams, but why would I care if anyone else won?
And that brings us back to our first point. Are they friends? Are they adversaries? Are they acquaintances? What are they? Hollywood, what are they?
I mean-
Really? Are they really friends? Are they really friends? Are they just acquaintances that you run into every Sunday? Or are they adversaries that you just try to keep off guard? With that big Hollywood
I
smile.
consider some guys friends. I consider other guys acquaintances.
Jay, what about you? I mean, do you have any real, what you would call, I'm calling up this guy and hanging out with him on a Friday night type of friend?
Yeah, on a couple of teams I do. On a couple of teams I do. I'll talk to them during the week or, you know, here and there. We'll go out. I mean, my true friends are really only on the Express, though.
Okay, last question. Honest. Championship game. What 3 refs do you want doing the game?
Definitely not you.
Oh,
Well, I knew that was coming.
3 refs.
3 refs you want doing the game.
Matt. Who's the other ref? Trying to think his name. Cushion.
Cushing, okay.
And
wow, you just big leagued him on his own show. That's great.
You don't know what's gonna happen to those 3 refs.
nah, I throw you on there, Joe.
You throw me
I
in
thought
there,
you-
thanks.
you-
Throws
you
me a
did
bone
that,
on my
bro.
own show, thank you. Hollywood, 3 refs that you'd like to see do your championship game.
Matthew, you, and Czar.
And Czar. Unfortunately, Czar is out for the season, so you gotta throw Czar in
Eric.
there. Eric. Good. Well, guys, listen, thank you very much for your honesty. I know the 2-minute offense is cool. I had a little bit of fun with the ref line, but I enjoy doing your games. You guys play hard all the time, and anybody that knows the Express really knows that they're a bunch of good guys. They just play very hard, and they don't want to hurt anybody, I'm sure. And that should be the attitude on all these teams. You really don't want to hurt anyone. You just want to go out, play hard, have fun, and win. So, guys, I want to thank you for being on tonight. Hollywood, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay, first and goal, first show ever. Next show in a couple of weeks. Hollywood and Jay will be receiving $25 gift certificates to go out and chow down somewhere, any restaurant of your choice. It's a universal gift certificate. We'll get those out to you right away. And thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
All right. Hey guys, Mike McCarthy here, hanging at the ACFL studios, putting the finishing touches on this week's Game of the Week. I just wanted to take this time to let you know about one of our new sponsors, Donald H. Hazelton. Now this guy's been practicing law for the last 25 years. He is the quintessential accident attorney. Whether it's slip and fall, you get rear-ended, something happens to you and it's not your fault, this guy's gonna take care of you. You know how I know? Because he doesn't ask for a dime unless you win. So you know he's going to be working hard to get you your settlement. So give him a call, 516-742-7200. And his offices are located out at 245 Hillside Park Ave out in Williston, New York. And that's on the Nassau-Queens border. So if somebody does you wrong, and it's not your fault, hurts you or your property, give Donald H. Hazelton a call.